guys, I have no idea what touch I'm on. Yes, I have the hiccups. Well, because it's literally 22:08 at night, I thought that we were only going to be reading 4 pages, so it's so I'm going to be reading the first 4 pages from chapter 3. I don't know if we've already read it, but Henry stood along the steep, narrow, winding lanes with his niece Bee on his hip. She was too little to keep up with his long leather stripes. It was easy to carry her. He didn't seem to mind. He passed cute little cottages that were just jutting out until the cobble street. The front doors opening right into the road. The homes were a higgle-biggle mess. There was no order. They just seemed to have one house piled along, one on top of the next one. They were highly brightly coloured, but none were the same style as the previous one he had passed. Some were tiny, bungalows, while some were larger, bare houses, but it was just of work. He stepped into a coffee shop and took to the board to see what was on offer. He smiled. He had smiled when the limit choices went to cappuccino, espresso, and a few herbal teas. This was definitely not Starbucks. Jesus, sorry, anyone that celebrates Jesus like myself. Who is that fine piece of iron? Said a voice behind him in a state whisper. Jade, keep your voice down. I'm sure he can hear you. But look at him. You never get men in white cliff in that cliff way. That's Henry Travers, Anakin's brother. That's his niece. He moved into Penny's ass. And in Henry winced that we were talking about him so openly, like he was a piece of meat. There was a little back of laugh from a third woman. I bet Penny thinks all the Christmas have phone. Thank you. He's not going out with Penny, Jade said. And men like that goes out with beautiful women. Besides, she won't have the first clue what to do with him. She won't know how to please him. And you would? Oh yes, I could make him cry with joy. You're so full of yourself. Shut up, Beth. Do you want to have to go? I could do better than you. But I have a bet 100 people to who him into bed first. Henry stared at the counter as he waited for his turn in the queue. How old were these girls? 12? He glanced briefly in their direction. Their bunch with nails and completely overdressed for a coffee shop on a Saturday morning. That type did nothing for him. Deal, said one, holding out her hand. Shake. Well, as I saw him first, I get to go first, Jade said, standing up. Henry quickly looked away. He heard the click of heels the tight as she came over to him. "Excuse me, you must be Henry Travis." "I'm Jade," Emma sighed. She held out Emma's short shake, which he ignored. "Sorry, I've got my hands full." He listens with his hands towards me. "Well, aren't you the cutest thing ever?" said in a sing-song voice. "What's your name?" Beth stared at her with unblinking eyes. She wouldn't speak today. She didn't speak to anyone outside her home. It was a way for Anna that Bea would non-stop chat inside the house to her family, but as soon as she left home, she wouldn't say a word. "Her name's Bea." She's very shy. "Oh, you don't have to be shy with me, sweetheart," Jade sang, trying to pull a kid's face. Bea just stared at her as if she was stupid. "I love children so much. I love playing with them and talking to them. Kids love me." Oh. Henry doubted that statement to be true. He looked to the front of the queue, where the same person who had been at the front when he came in was still happily chatting to the owner of the coffee shop. "Henry, I think we should get together sometime for a date," Jade said, thrusting her chest towards him like a play date. "Do you have children too?" Henry said, definitely misunderstanding her. "Anna would love to take Bea to a play date with you. The kids indoor play on far side of town. It's very noisy, very sweaty, but the kids love it. I'll tell Anna you'd be interested in going." "Well, I must go in for a bit of a rush. I'll get Anna to give you a call." He turned and walked out the shop. Maybe he would start wearing a wedding ring so people would know he was not in the market for a relationship. For a young woman like Jade, that wouldn't stop her. Penny sat in the bakery window eating a freshly baked Church's croissant. It was a Saturday, and kids from the local school were chasing each other around the giant Christmas tree in the town square, throwing forms of slush at each other, and squealing with delight as the ice made contact with their skin. It hadn't properly snowed. It never did in Cliff Bay. They had tiny fields of snow over the last few days, which had gathered over to the side roads and frozen overnight. But any beautiful snow-topped seeds were very far away. The multicolored lights were danced and flicked era in the dull morning light, casting puddles of blues, greens, purples, and reds across the wet cobbles. Every shop window twinkled with festive lights, candy canes, Santas, reindeer, and the odd baby Jesus. Some were beautifully decorated with every star, twinkle or speck of glitter seen in place. Some were a hobnob of fun and character, being in town amongst all her and will always cheer her up. People were so friendly and chatty. I walk off because people wanted to stop and chat, even if they only had seen her the day before. The doors to the bakery burst open, and a warm, delicious cake was interrupted with a blast of cold air. Penny smiled at her friend Maggie as she rattled through the door. She was huge and getting bigger by the minute. She never dreamed of saying that to Maggie's face, so as everyone else in town thought they should. Maggie floated down in the brown leafy arm up beside Penny and took a large crate of the Catson had brought for her. "Where's your little angels today?" Penny asked, looking around her Maggie's son, suspicious by their absence. Okay, so that's all we're going to be reading for the night. So we're on chapter 3, page 32 and 33. Seeing how many in the next chapter we have. So 33 to 34 is how many pages we have to chapter 4. So we only read a few pages of chapter 3, but I hope it was enough, seeing as I'm doing it late at night as well. Bye guys. And I still need to do Google, but I love playing Kahoot. Bye.